Imagine if you can have a talk with your business, or to have in general a business second brain, where you can have all your marketing covered, that being SEO, social media, email marketing, your sales, your products, your citations, your links, your backlinks, your interlinking, your competition, your rankings, your keywords, and everything else. This is exactly what today we're gonna cover. Here, as you can see, it's the process of how the current brain is being created. This is how the current second brain of a business, the business name is the Good Health here, was created. Files by files, folders by folders. So this is how it looks. And yes, it looks pretty, but the prettiest thing from all of this is the report within. So this is the folder. This is the exact same folder that was created. Basically, this exact same brain, because just for information, all these things inside are files, are text files, images, screenshots, graphs, SVGs, and also videos. So this is what we have within the current file, which is quite a lot of things. So I'm just going to close this for now. Inside here we have assets, and inside the assets we have release candidates. Well, this one is from a general one. This is the handoff, but let me show you the reports within. So here we have an example of a Good Health SEO report. This SEO report was specifically created for this specific business, guys. So look at this. We have the full report, integrated SEO and growth audit. Here, as I mentioned, we're covering email marketing, social media, and let me show you even what else. Here we have general information around keywords are 979, top 10 are 306, product identities, mobile LCP, and referring domains. We have the table of content, exactly ways on how to read the current report, severity by good, improve, or act. Here we have the key metrics, so we're going to start with an executive summary. So this is just for information, it's a full-on handoff that I'm going to give to the current client. Here we have the executive summary of everything that needs to be performed. For the current website, we have the website SEO and technical. Here also technicality in regards to the links, also one thing that requires definite optimization because it's act, right? Also with relevant information plus screenshots of the page with suggestions on what needs to be improved. The next one have the commerce and catalog identity, which is also very, very important because let's say you can have many products, but what if maybe some citations on those products if it's health related? If it's outdated information, that can be a big problem. Let's say maybe collagen perhaps, or maybe some herbal teas, as it is in the current website. We have the keyword demand and rankings with relevant, of course, top ranking keywords, for example, with their relevant search volume, also of course metrics, the ranking baseline for the current ones with the Google organic position band. We have the striking distance. Also, we have the lead gap. In regards to the current keywords, we have the competitor landscape. Also, we have the offsite authority and backlinks, local entity and AI search readiness. We have health claim and governance for the current site. We have security and privacy, because we have also run a full-on cybersecurity check, so checking the payment providers, how it goes, etc. and so on, and also of course your plan and glossary. And this is only one PDF. The next one here is the SEO and growth addendum, and these are only the handoff to the human guys, to us, but we still have the files and the research within. The total folder weight is 1.7 GB with screenshots, with images and everything, which I'll also show you in a bit. We have SEO and growth addendum. We have why this addendum exists, the keyword demand universe, so basically everything SEO. We have the ranking baseline right now here, and everything here was done, by the way, with a total of maybe 20 prompts in 2 days, guys. 2 days consistent work, but Claude and Codex together. Next, we have also here another one, which is the roadmap. Imagine. So it also have set up a roadmap, and it's not just, fluff information, everyone, just information, because here we're using a lot. We have a template of brain in our AI marketing hub. We have website, we have SEO, we have the website brain, as I mentioned before, social media, email marketing. You can check it afterwards if you really want to. We have also the roadmap for day 0 to 30, so starting today. We have then 31 to 60, so it's a total of 3 months roadmap with relevant fixes. Then of course we have the document handoff, which is owner input and phase 2. So for example, I did not have access to the current credentials, that being Google search and the website, but I had access to everything else, that being backlinks, competitors, keyword data, right? So everything here was prepared, set as a template, and the only thing left for the current owner to do is to just hook up his Google Search Console and his website, then let his agent do the rest. How fantastic is that? Next, we have the execution plan. We have the block dependency register. So this is a full-on handoff what exactly he needs to do. The owner and the client input requests. So first we have the business and legal master, which is very important because his products, by the way, citations are out of date. We have the commerce and product master. We have the claims and certifications I mentioned before. We have the search and analytics based on Google search and also PageSpeed Insights. We have local SEO and reputation based on maps on Google by business profile, advertising and merchant, CRM, orders, apps, emails, socials, technical. Additionally, we have also the good health executive report. We have the executive overview. So the good health now has a closed reproducible website baseline across its customer operational and everything else. We have the capture and evidence coverage, website and brand, commerce, technical SEO and GEO based on AI mode and AI search marketing, local SEO, health governance, ads, analytics, sales and CRO, content, social media, security and privacy as I mentioned before, and the prioritized roadmap. Additionally, we do have another video here. So at the same time, the current system also crafted the full-on video for this. So let's even give a play and let's see exactly what this video is about.
The Good Health, a short, evidence-led briefing. We captured the entire website, 594 routes closed into one reproducible baseline.
This is the first real ranking evidence. 979 keywords already rank. At an average position of 30, 306 reach the top 10. Your demand spans 12 categories and 365 seed keywords. The largest and the ones you already own are herbal powders, millets, and honey.
But we win on the niche long tail, not the high volume heads. Moringa powder draws 201,000 searches a month, and we rank 19th.
The site is slow on mobile, a performance score of 54, and a largest paint near 8 seconds. Desktop is healthier at 76.
Offsite authority is near 0. Just 3 referring domains and 6 links. Earning links is the clear priority.
So the plan is focused. Go deeper in the categories we own, add Hindi and Telugu content, and earn quality links ethically.
To turn this into measured pilots, we need your owner truth and read-only access, evidence-led, and advisory-only. Thank you.
So this is also was generated by Codex, generated the first one, then Claude also fixed it with the help of the Remotion skill. So I think many of you have known. And that's the whole thing. So it prepared the report, it prepared the video. I have also, by the way, made another video, which I'm gonna just showcase you, by the way, after the current intro, that I have sent also to Satish, like, hey, this is it, here are the files. Once again, I'm just gonna close this part here. Here is the brain once again, and let's have a look through it, yeah, through this beautiful graph, because this is the exact, what we see on the left, it's the exact same thing here. But here's just only one part of it, one small part, because if you're gonna open the same exact brain, let's say I'm gonna open a new session in Obsidian right now here. So if you're gonna press here on wiki, so inside the current folder, oops, this one is so big. Just for information, why did I make it this small on the left? Because inside the current folder here, we have a wiki, yeah? If I'm gonna open this wiki here, we have ads, we have analytics, we have canvas, commerce, comparison, compliance, right? Content, decision, deliverables, emails, entities, gaps, local SEO marketing, so the things that you have seen inside the report. Each and every one of them, of course, it's files with relevant information. If I'm gonna press here, we have about us, for example. Here's answer for first and everything else relevant to the page and exactly what needs to be fixed in that case, which regards to pages, right? Website, technical, site, actions, brand, structure, home. Wow, I mean, there's so many things. So that's why you don't need to learn SEO in this case scenario, because this is the whole engine that sets these things apart. And inside the wiki part, because there's so many things, it's basically this, what you can see here on the right hand side. So this is exactly what's inside also this part of Vault. We have a full-on, this is a creature, some sort of alien brain that is basically also part of your business brain. So if you're gonna press, let's say on this CLM 024 is the gluten-free and celiac suitability claims. So it means the current client has products that are mentioning gluten-free, and it mentions before in full, it mentions the claims within, because not all of them are proper, not all of them are full free, and this is imagine how many products have this claim, and it needs to update citations and to review those in full, right? And this is only one part, because that's just the citations, right? Those are just the roles also for each and every individual product. Here we have, for example, even website pages, website SEO for each and every individual page and for each and every individual product. Wow, there's so many things. Even I am getting scared right now by watching all these things. We have capture identities, source artifacts, observed metadata, headings of the current site, mixed links, we have structured data, we have each and every picture in the current web page. So we scraped all the pages, that being 1873, and we got each and every picture and each and every logo, whatever there is from that specific page, and just put it inside the vault. That's why it's also the weight currently is maybe like around 1.7 GB. We have also the information, everything from the current website, and afterwards else? We just got also the logos. Let them load because it's just Obsidian loading because it's so many things inside here. The Q&A, and yeah, this is the full-on page structure, full-on script, and this is only one part, by the way, guys, about it. I mean, I haven't even showed you the screenshot part. I'm gonna even click here. Graph, again, allow set, how to use it is at another page. But anyway, I hope you got the point. Website brain is here. All the reference material is here. We have also SEO evidence queue, so relevant files in regards to SEO, as I mentioned, marketing, site, as I mentioned, sales, content, social media, even email. Email is fantastic because everyone I think knows that if you have a good email strategy, you are a winner. If you want to press your email brain, we have analytics brain and sales brain. If I press an email brain, we have the operating position, observed baseline, the evidence-bound interference, lifecycle readiness, and we have so many things, and also with relevant strategy in place with the email lifecycle playbook, for example, for the current client, right? So I hope you understand the full-on power of this. I mean, this is worth, I would say at least 10K, that's for sure. And this is a full-on SEO brain. I have prepared also like a prompt that I want to share with the community right now on how you can fully create it. So I'm going to attach it. I'll attach it in the post. And that's exactly how you can create the full-on business brain. I'm going to just follow right now with the videos on, first I'm going to put the video of how this brain was created. I just was recording just live. I was just going to cut it by parts. Afterwards, I'm going to show you also the video so that we can just fast forward if you really want to, how I presented the current brain to Satish, which is the owner of the current website. He also joined my community, and as a thanks to him, I'm like, hey, let me make this brain for you. It's there. And right now what he can do, he can just improve his website, he can improve his rankings, he can improve his socials, emails, following best practices as per July 13, 2026. Hello Satish, so here is a full-on session handoff for you. So what you see in front of you right now is the brain of your business. So starting today, you will start having chats and even voice calls with your business, Satish. So it's impressive. Inside this folder, we're going to have a lot of things. So let me just guide you around exactly what we have here. So first, as you see right now, we have the report, which is the PDF first report. You're going to find them inside the assets. And here you can see basically release candidates. Click here. Here we have a video and we also have a report. Press on the report, and here we have the full report. I'll also attach it, by the way, to this message so you don't have to worry. So we're going to start with the full-on report of your site. Yeah, here we have everything. We have social media, SEO, marketing, strategies, emails, also about your pages, by the way, because you have a lot of products. There are many things that you need to work on. So after my full-on review, by the way, of the report, I was checking that there are many products that don't have citations, and that is a problem for Google. So if you're going to follow the full-on strategy implementation that was set in this whole program, because you're going to have also a roadmap report that I'm going to share with you in a bit, it will be crazy. You're going to have crazy rankings. So let's go straight away, just first with the full report. Let me open better all of them in parallel so you'll be able just to see. I'll even just for now minimize this. I'm going to put here the reports. So once again, the Obsidian Vault is the exact same folder. Yeah, just for information. The exact same folder is the exact same Obsidian Vault. So here I have the full report, the SEO growth, the roadmap, the owner input, and also we have the executive report. So we're going to start with the first we have growth appendum. Yeah, this one. Wait, let me. So we have the growth appendum. Well, we have also client handoff, also document, also persistent here. That was the old one. And here we have the SEO growth appendum. So let's start with this. So first is why this appendum exists. So the July 11th baseline, close the website capture and establish a structural on page and page speed evidence, but organic rankings, backlinks, competitor position, and keyword demand were all no data. So the July 12 research replaces those caps. I did two types of research on 11th and also on 12th. Today is 13th, so basically the next day after. I was reviewing in full everything in regards to keywords, in regards to backlinks, in regards to competitors, what they have that you don't have, what products they have, how they perform better than you, for example, ranking on specific keywords, because here we have, wow, a lot. And in the end, formulated a plan of action based on whatever researched, the things that require to be fixed in order, which I'll also guide with you in a bit. So the next things here is we have the ranking baseline also, we have the backlinks baseline, we have the arrival rankings and keyword backs as I mentioned before, we have the growth priorities, data spend, and also boundary summary. This is just one thing, which is the SEO and growth appendum. Yeah, all the data more deeper is inside the vault itself as a document. Also, that's just a report. Here we also have the full report, and this one is really juicy. So let me maybe just try to. So let's just try to dive more deeper. So we're gonna see exactly the full report what we have inside. So the evidence led and honest. Every number traces to a dated capture or API response, and where data is not yet available, this report says so rather than guessing. So guess what, Satish? Currently, what you will need to do, you will need to connect your Google Search Console, as we mentioned before. You will need to set up also a few more things. I think API, your Claude will gonna tell you. So far, everything else was handled. Yeah, I used everything to the maximum, like that being, DataForSEO API in regards to backlinks, competitors, as I mentioned before. But so far, there are a few steps that you will need to set. Also, you will need to connect your website to your Claude, and then of course, you need to fix everything that this brain is telling you. So we have the content, the table of content. You will have also, of course, notes on how to read the current report. So this one, you're just going to stay nicely, with a coffee in the morning. You can see it like reading newspaper. We have the executive summary. And let's just have a look at the summary. So we have the one-line thesis: the good health owns its brand and a niche product and ingredient long tail, but does not yet win in the high volume category heads. There were many high volume, by the way, keywords that you were missing, Satish. If you're gonna properly and well set strategize those, imagine having 1% only from 20 million clicks. From 20 million search volume, for example, only 1%. I mean, that's beautiful. So that's why also this strategy has that. Also, of course, taking into consideration the keyword cannibalization or anything else there is. So we have effectively not earn offsite authority. The catalog is real, but its identity is uncontrolled. So in health claims, identity truth, by the way, must be governed before promotion. By the way, this is very important, very important. So it's mentioned everywhere for all of your products. So definitely you need to fix those. It's very important, by the way, Satish. So if you're going to fix those, easy peasy rankings. We have website and technical SEO, of course, with relevant URLs, which ones were indexed, which were not, the schema itself that we need to improve, our ideology about that. We have the commerce and catalog identity. We have the keyword and demand rankings. So with relevant keywords, of course, based on search volume, as I mentioned even before. We have the competitor landscape. We have the offsite authority and backlinks, which is also very important. Local entity and AI search readiness. Of course, without GEO, we cannot move on. We have the health and claim governance. And we have the security and privacy also in place because we have used the security brains. Also, just in case, checking, like payment on your site, your plan and glossary, basically your handoff itself, also alongside with the document itself. And at the same time, we have the full-on roadmap plus the handoff. So first I'm going to show you the handoff document itself, so owner input and phase 2 handoff, because here these are the steps that you will need to do as soon as you receive all this brain, all this second vault, all this plan document plus this whole thing together, right? So this is the brain resident handoff for the full execution plan. Phase 0 and 1 were executed locally in my case. So now it's your steps right now to do. So you need to follow each and every specific step. So first is integrity cleanup, release v2 and handoff. We're going to have the client inputs and access. So you need to put your source of truth, of course, your Google search, your Google Cloud CLI connected to get full on data about page analytics. Yeah, we have then afterwards claim and compliance that we'll need to fix, website SEO, then the growth and marketing sales, plus of course social media and everything else set. So also the tools, as mentioned before, that will be required to be connected are right here and set. The only thing is that just you will need to hook them up. And afterwards, of course, you have the plan, owner and client input requests, so business and legal matters that you need to set up in regards to those products. We have the commerce product master, we have the claims and certifications, search and analytics, local SEO, as I mentioned, advertising and merchant, CRM, email, apps and privacy, and technical, as per the full-on report. We also have the roadmap here. We have the owner gated one, so we have for 30 days, 60 plus for 90. The 30 days one is more in depth. These ones are just as base. So after you complete this 31, maybe somewhere mid, you will need to fill in the gaps for these ones based on the execution that you have performed. So decision order, established source of truth and ownership. We have the approve the smallest reversible change. We have the verify its stated evidence and a few more other things. So we have the 30 days plan right now. He established the truth and control, which is very important. Don't forget EEAT. Experience, expertise, authority, and trust. One of the most primordial things, one of the most important principles from Google. We need to follow that. And those definitely need to be fixed. We have P0 for the plan P2, so we have also days 31 to 60, and then afterwards we have 61 to 90. So the full on the next 3 months plan for you is set with the SEO growth priorities, and afterwards you can just build on top of that also at the same time. We have another video here. So that video, I'm going to leave it to you. So I'll also touch it here at the post. You're going to find it inside the file. So this is the video, you can just watch it yourself. It's nice and beautiful, also generated by our dear Claude plus Codex. Just for information, both of them work together on this, so it's with their help. So far, I hope I did not miss anything. This is huge, and hope you're gonna like it. Thank you so much. Hi, ciao. Hey guys, and welcome. Today we will create the ultimate business brain. We're gonna start with an empty folder. I will name it the Good Health Second Brain, because this is exactly the name of the business and the website. I'll put this one here in the corner, and I'm gonna just open the current folder. Also gonna put it here just for reference. And inside here, we're gonna just open a terminal right now here, and here I will spawn my Codex agent right now here. Of course, you can use Codex Claude. I mean, it's totally up to you. And inside here, of course, we want to have a plan of exactly what we want to craft. And I know exactly what I want to craft because I want to create something like this. This is another brain that I have made before in the past. It contains everything, that being the full-on website. We have the marketing part right here. We have local SEO and also social media marketing. This is an example of the website part, guys, just for information. So here we have all the pages from the current business. And if you want to click on one, here we have the full-on screenshot for reference. So we know exactly like how the page looks. Also for design and aesthetics, we have all the information, plus we have also the summary. We have the images, guys, imagine, for each and every individual page. We have also everything possible from there, plus of course the most important part, which is our SEO, right? So all of this also was done and cooked maybe like around 8 to 10 hours with the /goal command. And now I want to do for a new website. So first we will put a prompt here. I have already prepared the prompt, so I will just paste it here for reference. Paste, and I will at the same time I'll just gonna show you exactly how it goes. Yeah, so at the same time, of course, we're gonna go for plan mode, but it's okay. Codex, I think we're gonna get it. Here we are using Codex Soul, everyone, just for information. We are using Codex Soul 5.6. So the prompt here is as followed. So hey, the reference, and here I gave the AI Marketing Hub library. And everyone, just for information, if you don't know what the AI Marketing Hub library is, let me just show you. So it's a full-on library of prompts. It's for all of our tools that we have, all our website brain in our school community, and we are just using this full-on library of prompts to create the current web full-on business second brain. And the prompt is as follows. So reference, here it is, the library itself. Also check, I have the AI Marketing Hub library here, which is the folder because I have downloaded the current vault. And we will set up the ultimate brain, because inside the library, I'll even show you exactly how the library looks. So inside the library, we have the ultimate brain, and this is the example of the prompt within. And here we have already everything prepared and set, so we don't need to always prompt it, you know. So you are the AI Marketing Hub orchestrator. Your job is to route a member's marketing goal to one exact workflow. So check the stack and prerequisites. Afterwards, it gets the goal, the business name, business type, product, audience, URL, domain, location, available access, etc., and so on. So here we have everything plus all the brains needed for all these, because we're not going to set only one. We're going to set quite a few of them together into one big bundle. So this is the overall thing, and let me show you once again the prompt because I haven't finished. So you'll create the ultimate brain, which I have just shown you right now, in full for this website. This is the website. Hey there, so we're gonna set up the full-on client ultimate brain for the specific business and website. We're gonna set up the website brain also, that's for sure, and for the whole site. Guys, this was just my voice. I was just doing the voice to text, same as I'm talking to you right now, but I just did it before the recording so we can save some time while Mr. Codex is cooking. And here is yes, proceed, but first I will tell something to do, because I don't want always to accept, you know, always yes, yes, no, maybe yes. I'm gonna put /permission, and here I'm gonna choose full access. Yes. At the same time, I'm gonna put /plan. I'll say, hey, but first, let's plan it through. Yeah. I want us to use the multi-agent wizard approach, following best practices, and that's it. And afterwards, we're gonna press on send, and following the multi-agent wizard. Everyone, just for information, is so Codex will be aware that, hey, we're gonna do everything in parallel. So let me continue with the prompt itself. So for the whole website, we're going to make the website brain. Basically, we're going to take the HTML, the markdown, plus the full on-page screenshot, and we're going to set up the screenshots, the markdown, and HTML, as I mentioned before. So we're going to get these. Plus, at the same time, for each and every individual page, we will use DataForSEO on-page SEO analysis. And as you know it, I'm going to put also all that data well set and put in a range. So it was just simple conversational prompt that I gave to Mr. Claude to cook our current ultimate business brain. And at the same time, I will open Obsidian and I will just open manage vaults. I'll open the same exact folder, the good health second brain. So I'm just going to choose it. So the good health second brain, boom. And just like that, I'm just going to put it for myself, for example, for future reference, so I can see exactly what is going on and what is cooking in the background. For now, this is an empty folder, as you see right now here, but it will start become bigger, bigger, and bigger. And this whole thing, by the way, it will take quite a long, guys, quite a long time, everyone, just for information. But it's simple as that, right? I want to press also here this plan. Yes, proceed, plan is disabled while task is in progress. Okay, stop the task, press on send, just pressing on escape. But this is the overall thing. I mean, this is just one thing, guys. It's just one prompt. So this will going to take quite a long period of time, that being maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. It will start asking questions for sure. So Codex will going to ask some questions here. But these questions are quite easy to answer. You can definitely handle this. But that's it. I was just going to fast forward. If really straight away from the first result of the ultimate brain, you will see how it is. Then we're going to just refactor a bit. We're going to put a few more review prompts for reference. So we're going to just ensure that we don't have, like any orphan files, any sensitive information or anything else. And this is the overall starting point of creating the ultimate client brain. So once again, just to showcase you exactly what sort of brain we're going to have also here, something like this. So same as it was done before for Adam, we're going to have all the relevant information being about each and every individual page. And also at the same time, we're going to have the marketing brain, that being even the beast plan itself, ideas and ideologies, plus ranking keywords that we have. We're going to have a full on keyword research done here based on the top 10 competitors. We're going to take the top 100 ranking keywords, and based on those top 100 ranking keywords, we will take all the people ask. So there's quite an interesting strategy here in place, everyone, just for information. But this is exactly what we're aiming, maybe a little bit more. So we're just gonna fast forward this. We're gonna see how Mr. Codex cooks, and let's see the magic unfold. Checkpoint. Codex here asked some questions. So how should the specialized brains be organized for daily use? So 1 vault, so 1 fused vault recommended, vaults per brain, hybrid. So you're going to have the exact same questions, that's for sure. I'm going to ask here just 1 vault, so we can so everything can be nice and clean. So the second question is, how should the 30 public training help desk profile URLs be handled alongside the customer facing site? Customer pages only, capture and quarantine, so archive them fully, but isolate them as an exposure security review rather than mixing them with customer SEO pages. Wow, that's very good. Next is question number 3. What should the first complete delivery include beyond the working brain? So guys, you can always add anything you want on top here. You can definitely add anything you want. Here's in brain plus report plus handoff, brain only, full media pack, also includes a branded PDF, HTML report, and narrated overview video in the initial delivery. I'm gonna go for full media pack right now here, pressing on enter, and that's it. Maybe afterwards it will ask maybe a few more questions, but I don't think so. Maybe 2-3 more questions it will ask, and afterwards we're just going to start executing for the next 3-4 maybe 5 hours, and it'll create for us the ultimate business brain. And another 2 questions we got here. So how should the build use credentials and connected accounts during the evidence phase? So read only live data, public plus market APIs, export only. For now I'm going to put read only because I don't have access to the current API. Executive operators recommended execution, okay, recommended 1 for sure. What refresh model should the first build support? Baseline plus repeatable diff, monthly automated, weekly monitoring, none of the above. So create a complete dated baseline, that's for sure. This is one more thing. So of course, guys, so we will not always need to press yes, no, maybe. You already saw, right? I have put the / permission. I gave it full access, so it will just continue executing its tasks. And it's easy as that. Right now, maybe it'll ask a few more other questions, just going to answer, and afterwards it will work full on autonomously. At the same time, we can set up a / goal command. So don't forget that now it's in plan mode. So it will come up with a full on goal command. But we can also give it as a recommendation if you really want to, or as a reference. but locked one fused vault, full capture, with quarantine operational pages and the full media pack. So this is exactly what I wanted. At the same time, it will craft for us a video in regards to overall report as it was performed. So guys, I will fast forward right now to the current Ultimate Brain so you can see the end results. So checkpoint, everyone. We got the full-on plan in action. And of course, don't just blindly accept. Definitely check it out and just ensure that everything is set and put. So here we have the Good Health Ultimate Client Brain prepared by Mr. Codex. So we have the summary. Build one fused source-cited Obsidian Vault for the Good Health using the AI Marketing Hub library. Client Brain build workflow as an operating contract, not copying its proprietary prompt value. Here we have the Vault model. We have the wizard interface. We have the agent waves, control, control, page build, specialist, growth, synthesis, review. We have the implementation phases. So this is important. Confirm the empty Git placeholder, load credentials. Okay, we have the API keys. We have the services that we're going to use. We have the deterministic website capture. Perfect. So we're going to use here Firecrawl, just in case, just for reference. We're going to use PageSpeed and on-page SEO, which is the endpoint for calling the on-page SEO from DataForSEO. We have specialized brain models right now here. We have website and brain. We have commerce. We have technical SEO, GEO, marketing, local SEO, health governance, ads and analytics, sales and CRO, content, social and email, and security and privacy. Well, that's something. That's big. We have synthesis and full media pack. Straight away it popped up. Just doing a small checkup right now here. So it popped up already this vault. I'll just go ahead and magnify so you'll be able to see. So this is exactly the start of the current thing. So the current brain, basically the template itself is being set and the plan in action by Mr. Codex. And here we have the README. We have the start here. If we're going to press here, straight away we already have. This is the operating entrance to the Good Health Ultimate Client Brain. Here we have the fast path. We have the evidence layer. Right now this is being crafted as we speak. Going now back here, we have the index. So this is going to be basically the master index. We're going to have the start here, dashboard, the Good Health Brain overview, source ledger, collision map, roadmap. We have domain gateways, operations, dynamic views to be exact. And yeah, I mean, just 5 minutes passed and it made this beautiful thing. Capture runbook, boom. And right now, Mr. Codex will be cooking in the background. And once again, I will fast forward so you'll be able to see. Let's continue. And guys, we are 2 hours in and Mr. Codex is still cooking. The research is being done in parallel currently with sub-agents for the tasks. It's waiting for agents here because the guys are doing their keyword research. They're going for DataForSEO. They're getting all the juicy stuff, so we don't have to. But it's being prepared bits by bits. Look at that. The SEO brain is already being cooked. The Good Health Score audit, it's already here. Technical, on-page, internal. Okay. I like where this is going. SEO evidence queue. Boom, we have everything set and put. And this is only a small thing. I think this whole thing is going to go at least for the next 1 day. Give or take 2 days. It will just work autonomously. But I just made a specific checkpoint so I can show exactly what's going on here, guys, because don't expect this to be done in half an hour or 1 hour or 2 hours. I don't think it's possible with the current models. And if you're watching this in the future, just for information, currently the latest models are Fable 5 and Sol 5.6 from ChatGPT. Fable 5, I think you already know, it's from Claude, right? So it takes time. So far with Fable, made the client brain in around 6 hours. With ChatGPT Sol, let's see how long it takes and how good it will also make it. I will fast forward to the next one. Hey there guys, another checkpoint. We are 2 hours, 18 minutes and 32 seconds in. So this is so far how everything goes. Let me even close this and open it once again. Not much difference in regards to the graph because we have the sub-agents working on the research right now. They are gathering all relevant information from within. But so far, look at this. We have the wiki already prepared in full. We have ads index and ads brain being crafted right now, which is fantastic. Look at this info, guys. We have analytics index, analytics brain. Full on the measurement starter uses Google recommended e-commerce events for products and checkout behavior. We have observed facts. We have, wow, inferences, measurement principles, proposed web event taxonomy, guys. But for this, it will be required, let's say for the current client, to set up their GA4 API. So this is going to be in their hands. The Good Health commerce, comparison, compliance, concepts. Wow. SEO, GEO, email, deliverables, sales, security, sites, social, brain. Wow. So these whole things are being cooked right now. And again, 2 hours in, 2 hours and 20 minutes in. Let's see where this whole thing goes. But we have already the dashboard here, which is fantastic. Boom, we have one integrated working set. Magnificent. I love it. Anyway, I'll fast forward to the next one. Okay, there guys, another checkpoint. Look at this. It's huge. I don't know what the hell happened here. I think this is the one from before. It's huge. Look at this beautiful eye. Just looking left and right. So far it gathered all this intel, you can say. I'm gonna try to zoom in. We have, what is this? Let's try to click it. Okay, so it's about the products. Wow, we have so much information here. Right now, Mr. Codex mission right now here on the left, as you see right now here. He is executing. He is preparing the SEO, marketing, social media, and everything else required here. Even press here, steward SEO baseline. Okay, we have here the performance. We have the measurement family. We have the index population by page type, and quite a lot of other things. And yep, so far it's cooking. So this is the checkpoint. We have here claims candidate register. And if you click on here, okay, so far I didn't put nothing here. So maybe just for the reference, and then it will pick up all these things and combine into the current brain. Yeah, so basically this dashboard here will come here. Wow, wow, beautiful, magnificent. You can see here the work live. The guy is just cooking. So far it is how long? 3 hours and 16 minutes in. How cool is that? 3 hours and 16 minutes in. And yep, just that checkpoint, guys. Let me fast forward to the next one. So Codex mentioned that it has finished its job. So we need to close Obsidian and open it once again, and let's see what it crafted for us. Wow, okay. Okay, this is quite big. It's massive. Here we have site-wide SEO baseline. Here we have relevant files. Here we have information about overall research, health scores, title characters, description characters, meta description length buckets, for example, as you see right here. And overall, it scraped everything. That was very, 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 very well done. Next is to combine all of this together, and we have still a few features to set. So let's proceed right now to the next. So once again, we have this crazy ass library. I think these are all the pages from the website, if not mistaken. Yep, this is each and every page from the website with all their pictures, plus from mobile. Beautiful, imagine, even mobile, guys. User metadata, headings, links, and media. Wow, we got everything, all the images, all the stuff, which is fantastic. So right now it means we need to build the rest. We have the plan, and we're gonna just let it cook. Hey there, Codex, just for information, we have another agent that took over. So we're gonna wait for him to finish, and afterwards we're gonna do a comprehensive audit. So it's easy as okay, guys, and here we have a checkpoint, and so far I can see that there is a cleanup compared to exactly what happened before. And here we have CLM08. Okay, we have affected records. So right now Mr. Claude is cleaning up all the orphan files, and it's interlinking everything together. And finally, guys, they have finished, both of them together. They have made this beautiful brain, and now our mission will be to fully review it. So wow, okay, it's quite smaller than it looks because it's put by parts, so we don't want to overload, right? Because here is only one part of the brain, which is the local SEO part, source ledger. Here we have analytics brain, for example, capture coverage summary, index. Let's press on the index because this is like the table of contents for us. We have the begin here, dashboard, the good health brain overview, source ledger, collision map, roadmap. We have domain hierarchy, we have operations. Look at these, agent operation contact, data model, graph and linking strategy. Guys, this is execution, just for information. I'm so excited about this part. Here we have closed baseline evidence, dynamic views. Wow, okay, we have ads. Okay, beautiful information about ads, and this is so much. Oh my goodness, but it's not for you, it's for your AI agent, by the way, to execute, just for your information. Now, this is one. Here we have a README, so this is the fused Obsidian knowledge on operating vault for the good health. Yeah, if we're gonna click here, so start in here. So this is the operating entrance. we have all the information here in regards to each and every page, but at the same time, let's check exactly on the left-hand side what exactly we have here. And guys, we have another checkpoint straight away here. So Claude has finished his work. Wow, maybe around 5 hours later. It was a full-on goal command. And it made this beautiful graph. And you're like, oh wow, why is that small? I'm just going to show you in a bit. But this is what it made. Here we have actions, okay, input caps, collision map, source ledger, capture, okay, site-wide SEO baseline, okay, this is interesting, social brain, okay, content brain, okay, wow, it made even a content brain for the AI agent to create content in regards to, best practices like Claude blog skills as there is. Fantastic. So I hope you get exactly, this is a full-on business brain. Here we have also health governance for the current website. That also definitely need to be fixed. So they are put by severity, I would say here. So high, you can see it here, and we have CLM 0.1. So this is representative claim, verbatim candidate text quoted, claims candidate registered, untrusted source data. So it checked for some untrusted source data on a specific page, just for your information. On about page, also there are affected records, claims candidate registered for later waves. So guys, it's full-on copywriting, source citing check of your site it made. And just for information, we have screenshots of each and every page. This is part of another part, because inside here we have wiki, right? If I'm going to open a wiki here, open wiki. Here you can see we have ads, analytics, assets, canvas, clients, compliance, gaps, marketing, meta, operations, sales, security, SEO, site. Guys, and this is not fully completed brain, just for information. We have already all of these things. We have even GEO, because oh my God, it's so important and everyone is just wow about GEO. We have intent query with reported monthly search volume, just for information, with answer surface it feeds. We also have readiness assessment opportunities. We have local and AI answer overlap, boundaries, also related. So this is only one part. This is the shape. At the same time, we have the other part, which is the wiki inside here. So this is part of this exact thing, which you see here. Because it's so big, I did not put it here because it can overload anytime you want to open it. So this is also another part. It contains the full on page structure. So let me even put it now full screen. So full on page structure right now here. So let's say if I'm going to click any random page, maybe this one, boom. Here we have title, status, created when it was or last updated, graph role. Okay, we have the page ID, we have the URL, we have the canonical, we have the page type, and of course the status. Also the SEO status, which is basically needs review. We have the factual source, graph. Here we have observed on page evidence and everything that needs to be fixed on the current page, guys. Look at this beautiful thing. So I'm not trying to sell anything, by the way. I'm just so excited to tell everyone because this is beautiful. I mean, this was all done autonomously. All this beautiful research, yeah. All the endpoints were called and all the data was given. And from our part, we need to hook it to our AI agent and take action, right? So look at that. Answer first, observed on page evidence. Right now here, we have search and performance data. We have DataForSEO on page things that need to be fixed. Provider condition flags, PageSpeed Insights here. Google Search Console performance. This is the part that he will need to connect, by the way, because I don't have access to these. And this is going to be just an easy port brain, fill data, execute part. But here is only one part, which is basically the things that need to be fixed. But here, let's check what else we have. Because once again, I hope you get it why I did not put it there, right? Same was done for each and every page. But what I want to find is a simple page example. So let me try and find it here. Site-wide SEO baseline, SEO brain was crafted for the current website. Wow, fantastic, fantastic. So even an SEO brain was fully set. And let me just check here. What else we have? We have capture identity. So yeah, the same exact thing. Wow, guys, look at this. So for each and every page, on each and every page, we have images, right? We were supposed to have also the full one screenshot of the page, but I think this was irrelevant for the current page because it takes too much tokens. So, but from each and every page, we got all the screenshots they have. And this is, I think, everyone. But so far, it's still cooking. It's still cooking. Codex right now is reviewing because we have still a few pending tasks. So maybe we are 60% there. And yeah, once again, let me fast forward. Exactly 2 days later, everyone. So this whole thing worked for 2 days, not constant, but almost. So total maybe spent around 20 hours. And in the end, I have closed the agent from Codex. And right now I'm just skipping and finishing things up with Claude. And this is what we have in the end, everyone. So once again, don't mind the graph. I'll even close the graph. I'll open the current brain. Here I just have some archives that were done in the way. I was just doing some backups, but this is exactly the folder inside as you see right now here. So let's see, for example, here we have different structures, right? We have assets, scripts, media, wiki, tests. The wiki is the brain. Assets is basically the deliverables inside. So here we can see the release candidates is basically the ones that I have tried version 1, 2, 2.1. This is the latest one. And here inside I have videos, reports, and a README. So guys, let's check the report. So first we're going to open the report part. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 PDF documents that were generated. Let me just put it here so we can just review it in full. So 5 PDF documents it made. And now let's check in full what we have, because these are for us. The brain and everything, yes, that's a lot of information, guys. It's 5 GB of data just for information here with pictures and everything else. So let's open them all one by one and let's see exactly what it made. So these two are just HTML, it's also set to create these pages. So we have one full report, we have one SEO and growth addendum, we have the roadmap, we have owner input and phases 2 to 6 handoff, and executive report. So first let's check it out, the full report. So this was done in the full on site style, as you see right now here, because here we have the good health site, so this is the website itself. We have the content, we have how to read this report in full, we have key metrics at a glance, we have top 3 priorities right now here. Wow, okay, we have some empty space, that one can be fixed. We have executive summary right now here. So the one line thesis, the good health owns its brand in a niche product and integrated long tail, but does not yet win in the high volume category heads, right? So it gives basic information about that. We have the website and technical SEO, we have the website and technical SEO with graphs and with the URLs, which ones also things that we need to also definitely need to act on. We have commerce and catalog identity. We have keyword and demand rankings, which is very, very, very important. Also here we have the keywords based by ranking, herbal, beauty and personal care, and also based with their search volume, also intent. We have the ranking baseline right now here. Striking distance, the fastest win, exactly how we can win. Easy peasy, this one can be done the fastest way. We have competitor landscape. Here are also their sites. Okay, this one needs to be fixed, maybe, because it took nothing from SERP. Next, we have the off-site authority and backlinks. Okay, this is beautiful because here we use DataForSEO backlink feature. Here we use the local entity and AI search readiness, and it's right there. We have the health claim governance. So wow, it's a huge ass doc. This is only one. Second one is SEO and growth addendum, and here we have keyword demand universe. Here's also about the rankings, about the backlink baseline, about arrival rankings and keyword gaps. We have growth priorities, and we have data spent and boundary summary related, and also what is up. Next, we have the roadmap, exactly the things that need to be required to be done for the next 30 days, which is very, very, very important to rank. And then we have the next 2 months. And so basically this is a plan, a roadmap for the next 30 days plus 1 month, plus the next 3 months. We have the owner input and phases 2 to 6 handoff with the full on handoff document, exactly what to proceed right now with the current brain. Yes, you have the full on folder, you have the brain, you have the knowledge, but what's next, right? Because that's the most important part here. We're going to return just in a bit to the files within. So we have all the full-on handoff, and also we have the executive report. And guys, that's not only it. It also made a video, and let me play also the video so you'll be able to see the full-on beauty of this. Yes, it made this all reports, but at the same time it made a video. And let's give it a click. Oops, let me just put it here. I will turn on the sound and let's give it a go.
The good health, a short evidence-led briefing. We captured the entire website, 594 routes, closed into one reproducible baseline.
This is the first real ranking evidence. 979 keywords already rank. At an average position of 30, 306 reach the top 10. Your demand spans 12 categories and 365 seed keywords. The largest and the ones you already own are herbal powders, millets, and honey.
But we win on the niche long tail, not the high volume heads. Moringa powder draws 201,000 searches a month, and we rank 19th.
The site is slow on mobile, a performance score of 54, and a largest paint near 8 seconds. Desktop is healthier at 76.
Offsite authority is near zero, just 3 referring domains and 6 links. Earning links is the clear priority. So the plan is focused. Go deeper in the categories we own, add Hindi and Telugu content, and earn quality links, ethically.
To turn this into measured pilots, we need your owner truth and read-only access, evidence-led, and advisory-only. Thank you.
So many files. Here inside we have images, here inside graph, here inside we have the marketing brain, everything about the website, what needs to be fixed. So this is quite a lot of data. That's why I put this one part in wiki. And here you can just check each and every page, marketing, local SEO. If you want to press even right here, let's say, pressing on this random one. Wow, it's the product catalog in full of each and every product information and the links relevant to each and every product. And we also have the overall price, currency, SKU, no data, no data, no data. We have also the relevant links towards that, and it's only about the product section. Here we have site-wide SEO baseline. We have SEO brain set up for the current business, yeah, which is also very important. I wish I can show you more, but for me to show you all the information which is residing in the current vault, it will take me maybe, I don't know, months, I think. But here I'm just showing you around what there is inside. Yeah. So each and every page we have sources, things is required, interlinking, all best practices. I know it's a little bit messy, it's a little bit big. That's why we don't need this. We're going to use only this part. We're going to use a document. And right now our next mission we're going to be just to open this. We're going to open a Claude or a Codex agent inside the current folder, and then we're going to just hook our Google Search Console, our website, and then let it cook, let it create content, let it help us. And this is basically, you can say you're talking to your business, everyone. So this is your business has right now a voice. You can talk with it. We have everything needed, as I mentioned before. And that's it. This is how you create the ultimate brain. Right now, afterwards, I'm going to keep track. I'm going to just hand it off. This brain to our current client, and basically that's it. And inside what we have here, we have the brain, which is wiki notes, total of 1,464, packages 1,464 from 81. We have page screenshots, total of 1,836 screenshots, everyone, just for information. We have total files, 3,465. We have also releases, we have the documents, we have the handoff, and yeah, that's it, everyone. This is how you create the full-on client brain, business brain that you'll use for your business, so you can rank, so your business has its voice. You're basically creating your full-on business personal agent that knows everything about it, even more than you do, and it will gonna help you with everything. Because now imagine you have all this brain, and then afterwards you just hook, let's say, the AI Marketing Hub Pro library. And if you do just that, you can just let it be on autopilot, be your ultimate assistant, and it'll make your business successful. So once again, let's check it out. Here, the brain itself. There's many folders inside, and let me just check. So far the process took like around 2 days. 2 days and a half, but give or take prompting so far in total, if without shutting down the computer, let's say this chat, maybe around of 20 hours. Let's check something else. We have source ledger, commerce evidence queue. We have preliminary high priority findings, for example, for the current business. So homepage mechanism, dynamic new launch, and exclusive combo deals, regions displayed as the Odoo placeholders, for example, right now there. What else we have here? Interesting. Let's check it out. We have email and life cycle playbook, because we have also set up the email marketing brain right now here. And how, of course, because it's a product, it's products. Of course, we want to have a very good strategy in place. Post-purchase education and replenishment, win back, regional festival campaigns, segmentation. Imagine you prepare the full-on plan for that. And right now we can just set up these email campaigns with ease. We have local SEO brain also set in place, entity resolution, NAP, hours, Google business profile, reviews, citations, local landing pages, map visibility, and local business schema for the current physical location of the current business. We have location identity, local schema, we have priority queue, we have operating boundary, we have domain actions, also of course with relevant actions that are needed for the current domain. What else? Let's see. Actions MOC, so map of the content hub for the atomic action backlog. So every type action records links here. So imagine it records here all the actions, because it prepared here the open actions that require to be set based on priority, because here we have commerce lead, commerce Odoo owner, legal owner, product safety and compliance, compliance custodian, app owner, privacy owners. These are things that require critical fixing straight away on the website. So the first thing first, so it made a plan for these, and right now the owner can just straight away set these things up. He can just hook this current brain to Claude and say, hey, let's fix everything by order. And it will review in full. Yes, it will not be done in 1 day, 2 days. It will take weeks and even months. But like that, you have a business brain. You have your business has a voice, and like that, you can do updates with the help of Claude Code, also even automatically, or with Codex. It's totally up to you, even Hermes. But like that, this is how I have created right now a proper full-on business brain. And I hope you liked it, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. This is the ultimate business brain for you guys, for you homies. Have a good one. Ciao, ciao.